All right, we are now recording. So welcome everyone. We're still probably waiting for a few members to join in. Um, so we'll wait another 2 minutes and
Mr. Keelis is logging in. He just looking for the link. He'll be there.
okay. Oh, there it is. All right. Master Sergeant, do you want to go ahead and get started, or Mr. Keeler, do you want to go ahead and get started?
Yeah, well, we want to welcome everybody to the special meeting. We would like to have the roll call.
Yes, sir. Mr. Keelis,
Here.
Mr. Harmil,
Here.
Miss Valentine, Sergeant Davis here, Miss Lopez,
Here.
Miss Russo,
Here.
Mr. Dave Seuss,
Here.
Miss Hernandez,
Present.
Miss Oswega, Miss Toledo, Miss Aguirre. We have 7 members. Time now is 7:05. We have a quorum.
Okay, having a quorum, we're going to move forward. We have, I believe, 2 items on the agenda. So I make a motion to approve the agenda as submitted.
I second.
Open for discussion.
Yes. The latest version of the agenda had one item on it, which was school fees under section 4. That needs to be taken out. We already did that at a previous meeting.
10-4, sir.
Okay, clarification on that. I made the motion to approve the agenda. I believe I was in the believe that there was 2 items on the agenda. And there's only one.
No, there's still 2. There's still the agenda has really 3 items. We have to approve last month's meeting. We have the budget transfer, and we have the LSC and active member votes. Those are the 3 items.
Okay, approve what?
We have to approve last month's meeting that was mailed out because we didn't approve them before. We got to get those out. We have 2 sets of meeting. We have to approve. They're in your email. We have the inactive member votes, and then we have the budget transfers to approve.
Okay, because according to my understanding, I mean, any minutes that need to be approved, that's approved in the regular meeting, not in a special meeting, unless there was an item that needed to be approved on. So could you please clear that out, or whoever put it on there?
Okay, so what we can do is then we'll just go to the 2 items and don't approve the minutes, and that means we just got to carry the minutes over to another month.
That's correct. To the next regular meeting.
Okay. So for clarification, we're removing minutes approval and the school fees approval.
Okay. Okay. Now you guys got me all confused because I believe that the special meeting was to approve the item of that money that was supposed to be approved, so we can move the school uh, forward. Is that the reason why we had a special meeting, Mr. Jaramillo?
That is correct. The agenda that came out had additional items on there, which were the school fees, which we already did that in a previous meeting, so that should be taken off, as well as the adoption of the July LSC regular meeting minutes and the special meeting minutes from July. What Matt Sargent said is it was requested that he remove those things as well, so that all we have left on the agenda, which is the reason for the special meeting, which is the budget transfer discussion and vote for approval of the budget transfers, and then the voting on the inactive LSC members.
Okay, that was my motion because I thought it was that something else was added onto my motion. Any other discussion? If there's no further discussion, close of discussion. Those in favor to move the motion forward, Sergeant Davis, roll call.
Mr. Jaramillo?
Yes.
Ms. Valentine is absent. Mr. Keelis?
Yes.
Sergeant Davis, yes. Ms. Lopez?
Yes.
Ms. Russo?
Yes.
Mr. De Jesus?
Yes.
Ms. Hernandez?
Yes.
7 yes, no no's. Motion passed, 7:10 p.m.
Thank you. Let's move forward with the first item on the agenda, please.
So that's public participation.
Any public participation?
Let me check my email again since we're on there. No public participation on email. If you want to open it up for the public that we have here.
Any comments from the council? Any public participation? Okay, if there isn't any, we move forward for the next item.
The next item is the budget transfer discussion and vote. So I've actually looked at the budget transfer for last month. So I make a motion to approve the budget transfer is provided to us by email by Mr. Harmio.
I'll second.
Open for discussion.
Can we see again how much money it is? And can you refresh me? What's the quantity we're going to vote today?
Yes, it was all sent to you via email, and it's also available on the Google Drive with all the supporting documents. So there was 3 sets of budget transfers. The first one was focused on the. Give me 1 second here. First one was focused on the unrestricted funds provided by CPS for back to school events and for promoting back to school for students. The second sheet that you had was regarding the ESSER moving forward funds, and the third sheet was regarding moving funds into the pointers for the reconnect program for the mentors for the benefits line.
Any other questions? Mr. Aramillo, just for the record, this is the 134,000, I believe it was.
No, there's various amounts. If you give me a minute, I'm gonna have to calculate everything for you and give you. Gonna have to give me a minute to calculate. The first set of funds totals $24,645.12, of which $1,876.12 is to pay ITS for the cable jack and wiring for the phone line. The rest of the money was the unrestricted funds provided to us by CPS for back to school events. The next one that I referred to, that is the ESSRE money, ESSER. And the total for that is, give me a second, because that one I already have calculated. I just gotta pull it up here. Give me 1 second here. That is $148,250 for the ESSER funding. And the last one is for, again, the extended day buckets and the benefits pointers for a total of $14,980.
And for the record, Mr. Aramillo, the phone was for the counselor, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it was in the school psychologist's office, and that money was already allocated in building repairs. It's just now we have to move it to a specific line so that they can actually ITS can actually go forward with the repairs.
Any other questions? Okay, if there's no other questions, I close the discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Jaramillo,
Yes.
Ms. Valentine is after Mr. Keelis,
Aye.
Sergeant Davis, yes, Ms. Lopez,
I found the email. Thank you. Yes.
Ms. Russo,
Yes.
Mr. De Jesus,
Yes.
Ms. Hernandez.
Yes.
7 yes, no no's, motion passed 7:17 p.m.
Next item.
The next item is the voting on the inactive LSC members. Neither are here. I did send the certified letters. I have the proof that I sent the certified letters to each members, and so we had to vote on their status today.
I make a motion to remove those inactive members in the LSC council
So
with
hold
the with the understanding that they were notified by certified mail.
So can we, before we pass that, we have to vote on each one of them individually. That way it won't be any confusion. So when we remove them, we'll know the names. They have to be mentioned in the vote. I'm
We
sorry.
can vote it. We can vote it together. It's fine.
I talked to LSC Relations. They have to be voted individually so they'll know that their name, who they were. When you say the individuals, they have to be identified within the minutes.
Okay, could you identify the names of the
Okay, and I'll
people
go
that were
through it.
notified?
Yes. I make a motion to dismiss LSC member 1, Oswego, is outlined in the Open Meetings Act and the Illinois School Code.
I'll second that.
And that's Juan Alsuaga, right?
Yes, that's one of two.
Okay, was second by Ms. Russo. Open for discussion. No discussion. Close of the discussion. Roll call to dismiss Mr. Juan Alsuaga.
Mr. Jaramillo,
Yes.
Ms. Valentine Johnson, Mr. Keelis,
Yes.
Sergeant Davis, yes, Ms. Lopez,
Yes.
Ms. Russo,
Yes.
Mr. De Jesus,
Yes.
Ms. Hernandez.
Yes.
7 yes, no no's, motion passed 7:20 p.m.
Next person.
I make a motion to dismiss LSC member Javier Toledo is outlined in the Open Meeting Act and the Illinois School Code.
A second.
Open for discussion. No discussion. Those in favor, roll call.
Mr. Jaramillo,
Yes.
Mr. Keelis,
Aye.
Sergeant Davis, yes, Ms. Lopez,
Yes.
Ms. Russo,
Yes.
Mr. De Jesus,
Yes.
Ms. Hernandez.
Yes.
7 yes, no no's, motion passed 7:20 p.m.
Next person.
I make a motion to dismiss member Mercedes Aguirre is outlined in the Open Meetings Act and the Illinois School Code.
We need a second.
I second.
Open for discussion. No discussion. Those in favor.
Mr. Jaramillo,
Yes.
Mr. Keelis,
Yes.
Sergeant Davis, yes, Ms. Lopez,
Yes.
Ms. Russo,
Yes.
Mr. De Jesus,
Yes.
Ms. Hernandez.
Yes.
7 yes, no no's, motion passed 7:21 p.m.
Next person.
That's everyone, sir. It was only 3.
Oh, okay. So it was only 3. Okay, we move on. Anything else on the agenda?
The only thing on the agenda is open for discussions. If anybody in the LSC have anything to add, any members have anything to add, and then closure of the meeting.
Okay, open for discussion. If anybody has anything to say. Okay, if nobody has nothing to say, I want to thank
Wait
everyone.
1 second, sir. I think that because we have our, we always talk about being engaged, and we talk about being engaged as LSC members. And I know that this week we have an open house. It would be great if some of you can come visit the open house, and also probably try to help us recruit for the members that we need. We need 4 members, not counting the students, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say, let me just double check so we all know. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 members. We're 4. Yeah, 4 members. So it would be nice, and I think Mr. Harmil gave us all the dates for this week, that we can just come see our students and see what goes on in the building.
Okay. Any other comments? Okay, if there's no other comments, I want to thank everybody for coming to the special meeting, and we'll see you in our next regular meeting. I have a motion to adjourn this meeting.
I second.
Open for the discussion. No discussion. Those in favor?
Mr. Harmil,
Yes.
Mr. Keelis,
Aye.
Don Davis, yes. Ms. Lopez,
Yes.
Ms. Russo,
Yes.
Mr. De Jesus,
Yes.
and Ms. Hernandez.
Yes.
7 yes, no no's. Motion passed 7:24 p.m.
All right.
Thank you
Thank
very
you very
much.
much. Thank you very much, everybody. Next scheduled LSC meeting is September 9th at 5 p.m. September 9th at 5 p.m. And school starts on Monday, August 30th. So thank you, and have a great week and a great weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good evening, everyone.
You too. Good night.